I wasn't expecting to take like so long, but let's start. The freak is my okay?
Okay, cool. This is
ah,
this is my first time doing this, so
oh yeah, that's fine. Ready?
apologies if I fuck up.
Okay. Anyway, I do this with expectation that no one's watching, so it's cool. All right, so we
Okay,
are
cool.
doing our usual weekly race. I'm glad how much it's grown. We currently have a race of 17 people, which is pretty massive. I think our biggest is
That's
18.
fantastic.
Yeah. So these four runners are mid-level. I think is Deception physical.
Maybe. Seems like it. But yeah, they're mid-level, and I believe the definition is 125 to 140 for an NMG. If I'm
25 to
not mistaken.
140. Yeah, that should be good. I think they are relatively close to each other, maybe like within 5 minutes. But it'll be interesting because this is the very first commentated quad race that we have for Dread. I think all of Dread actually. The streams might be a little scuffed, considering this is the first setup for it, so it's kind of rough. But we are going to our first pseudos. Leaky getting the first
Yep.
3 shots fairly okay.
Yep. Leaky passed a lane.
Sasquatch having a bit difficulty, also taking second place. Let's see who gets the early cloak first.
Looks like it's gonna be Exception, or maybe Leaky. Leaky's through first.
He gets through first using the right stick method.
Exception's through.
Oh, I'm behind then on that.
Leaky's doing charge first. It looks like.
Yeah, Leaky's doing charge first, also going for the Magus skip route. Sasquatch is also doing it. Oh, Exception is also doing it. So Leaky is the odd one out doing charge first, which is fine. Magus route is quite difficult. As you can see, also
Magus route is difficult, and you can very easily lose enough time for it to be worse than charge first.
Oh, Exception streams lagging out. Hopefully it comes back soon. But the main reasons it is difficult is the tricks are harder. Well, arguably, and you also have to deal with 15 missile Corpius, and it's extremely difficult to get consistent times on Corpius with just 15 missiles. You have a leeway of like 7 or 8 missiles total.
Looks like Exception's going to come out of that fight first.
Ooh, Exception was, I think, fourth. Now he is second, followed by Oso on Corpius alone. Oh man, they're neck and neck. We'll really see who's ahead once we reach Cataris, because that's where the routes line up.
Yeah, there's a trick coming up called a ADM ascending dual magnet skip that's sure to differentiate runners. If you get it first try, it's way more of a time save than if you get it like fourth or fifth try. But Leaky coming through, destroying the blob. He did not attempt water S, which is fine. And then all the other racers coming through Adam and the first enemy room, which they will not need to deal with Spider Enemy because they took the Magus route.
He doing technically first try water skip. It's really hard to keep track of four racers.
Yeah, it really is. Leaky making his way to charge. Everybody else making their way to the water ass room. Exception opting not to take it.
See who actually goes for it. Ooh,
Oso's gonna take it. He's gonna try it at least. Oso's going for it.
Oh, that was really close. We'll see how many times he tries. I'm lagging. Ooh, Oso's really pixelated.
Oso having a little trouble with water ass.
We'll see how long. Oh, he gave up. I would have gave up too, actually, after the second try.
Yeah, it was about 7 tries, I think.
Exception getting a very solid water skip. Oh, we'll see if Sasquatch gets it this time. Oso also coming up on it. If he decides to go for it.
All right. Vitruvian coming up on water skip, attempting 1, 2. Having a little trouble with it.
Also having difficulty on it. I love seeing this. See, these
like,
tricks. These difficult tricks that they just decide to do and during a race, even though they could just lose 10 to 20 seconds.
Yeah.
See how D-boost goes for them.
It's a big risk for these runners to go through Arteria utilizing all of these tricks. It's a huge risk. You really have to be on point in order for it to do it well.
I think Exception is actually heading on to Caterus. He is neck and neck. Exception is basically neck and neck with Leaky. Wait, no, is he ahead?
It seems like it's going to be like the he's
Leaky forgot the route.
Leaky did oh no.
He forgot the route.
Leaky had Corpius and now needs to go activate the thermal. But yes, he did forget the route.
Leaky, what are you doing? Oh my god. That was honestly painful to watch. He triggered the cloak door like 4 times in a row.
You know, it happens. Sometimes it just happens.
Sometimes you gotta do the walk of shame, but he just kept taking cloak off too early. God, it is really hard to tell who's ahead right now.
Let's see.
Exception
it's definitely Exception.
Yeah, Exception is definitely ahead.
He's on his way to
Oso
Spider
and Sasquatch. But Leaky is heading.
Leaky is heading to Spider. So Leaky is very close second to Exception. Exception getting Adams, or not Adam, Maga skip, I think second try.
That might have been
which
first,
is very
actually.
Good. There's some nuance to that trick where if you don't know what you're doing, you'll just have to do it over and over and over again until something works out. Leaky coming up on.
Definitely not a trick to take lightly. It looks fairly easy, but there's a lot of specifics to it. Just like water skip, except water skip is a lot easier. The audio on Leaky's side is not the best, but it's especially cute right now. We're just gonna have to improve eventually. Sasquatch is at Maga skip. That's second, third, fourth, fifth. Also, probably got it pretty quick. Wow, what is this audio for Leaky? Leaky getting hit by the white Emmy? This is not his race right now. Exception is most definitely ahead. Maybe Leaky can bring it back. Sasquatch is having immense difficulty with Maga skip right now. I think I was like over 10 tries. Oh yeah, Leaky uses turbo. Oh, he went for the risky play. He didn't get the parry. Why would he do that?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was having apparently having some audio issues. It's been for quite a while. But yeah, exception through the gauntlet, the Spider Emmy gauntlet, on his way to Kevin. And Liggy's gonna be the third one through Spider Emmy. Outpacing him very slightly is Oso. And exception already to the Cataris elevator. I did not see if exception got Arteria deboost.
I don't know how to make this audio, but it sounds really canny. If that makes sense.
Yeah, like tinny.
Yeah, nothing we can do about it.
Okay.
It's okay. It's just the first quad race. We will improve. But let's see. Accession is most definitely ahead. Vitruvian is fourth. And Leaky is third from the looks of it, yeah?
Yeah. Oso opting to ride the rail.
Good call. He's probably trying to make sure he catches up to the session, considering how close he is. From the looks of Leaky, he's gonna go for a deboost. He's gonna try. Yup. Going for the hard stuff. He's not even that far behind, considering. Oh, he's going for a rail.
Yeah,
he's had enough. He's had enough of failing. Yep. I respect it.
Yeah. As soon as anything goes wrong in that room, you just have to bail back to the rail.
If I don't get the deboost, I die right there. I'll keep trying.
Oh yeah.
And dying there is run ender no matter what, because you end up back at the white end.
Yeah.
So everybody is in Cataris now. Also, stream is lagging out. Let's see. We are coming up on Adam Skip in about like a minute or so. He is still fairly close, considering he got grabbed by White Emmy twice. He messed up on a lot of tricks. That just shows the caliber of player he is. I think he's better than me. I'm not really sure. But me and him were neck and neck for like several races times. So I could vouch for him. Oh, he was close to your time too?
Yeah. Well, because of Adam Skip, like we were like 124, 125 buddies for a while. And then Adam Skip got me that free 120 because I actually had a consistent. So.
Oh, got it consistent. I barely
to a degree.
I barely practiced it.
It's a tough trick, as we're gonna see coming up here.
Yeah, we'll see who gets it first.
Exception, very, very close. All he has to do is ascend these rails, hit the thermal, and then head on down to the Adam Skip room.
Leaky can easily take the lead if he gets a better Adam Skip than.
Leaky going for the hell run.
Oh, I don't know if he's gonna make it. That looks good. I didn't get close, but looks good.
Nice. Yep.
Good spawn for Leaky. Exception is coming up on Adam Skip, I believe. We'll see whether or not he'll keep lead or Leaky will catch up. Oh, depending on
Let's
how
see.
horrible it is, also can actually just catch up. Ooh, he got
Second
it.
try.
Wow, that's fast.
Yep. It can. It's Atom Skip is a lot like, early space in that it can really change the order of the race and the morale of the racers. If they don't get it within a certain time, you start to feel like discouraged.
I can definitely relate to that. Well, not for early space. I was the one who made it consistent.
Of course, yeah.
Um,
But yeah,
let's
but for everybody else, it can definitely change the flow of the race.
So some people get early space fairly quickly. I don't doubt that these four have it fairly consistent, but some people still struggle with early space. I think it has to do with the angle. The
Yeah.
angle is proving to be
Also
fairly
coming up on
precise.
Atom Skip here, fairly precise. Here. Also coming up on Atom Skip here, having a little bit of trouble. Looks like he's not getting the frame he needs.
He is
So close,
also
though.
there. That looks good. First
Leaky.
try.
Leaky is passed. First try. Leaky's passed.
That'll help him catch up to Exception, taking the second place already.
Second place.
He also can keep his third place. Sasquatch is gaining up on him.
Oso is so close, but his jump inputs are a little too late.
He's also not. He's also grabbing the magnet too quickly, or not grabbing it all. I don't think he fully understands Adam Skip just yet.
That's yeah, there's a lot of intricate parts to it. So.
It looks like just a bunch of wall jumps, but is incredibly precise.
Yep.
If even one wall jump, oh my god!
Oh, and Leaky getting grabbed by the Emmy.
Oh, but he
and
gets that parry.
Very nice,
Oh
very
my god,
nice
the
save.
clutch.
Yeah, it's a Leaky also getting Superman.
That was what's called?
Yeah, that I think so. Yeah. I've seen it. I've seen it called Superman around. So.
I didn't even know we named it, but okay.
me neither until I saw it in chat when it was like, oh, I got first try Superman skin. I'm like, cool.
Oh my god, Sasquatch
I don't know what that
and
is.
Oso are taking a while. This is just
They are.
This is just how Adam Skip goes. Either you know it or you don't. Ooh, which Sasquatch finally passed.
Yep. Sasquatch finally through.
I really hope Oso does not DNF. Because it's starting to look like it. I really hope he doesn't. Come on, I'm rooting for you, Oso. Come on. At least give up on it and just go. Oh, finally.
Ooh, yeah, there it is.
Finally. Oh my god.
There we go.
No DNF.
Also breathing a sigh of relief right now that he doesn't have to go all the way through and deal with frog in the well, all that stuff.
He was even having difficulty getting past the slope. I'm sure he is very happy right now. That said, Exception has a very commanding lead. Leaky is trying to catch up as fast as he can. God, Exception's sub 19-minute wide beam. That is impressive. This is
unreal.
That's very impressive. I think a 124 pace at the moment. Possibly lower.
Yeah, that's what what was it? It's first or second try Adam Skip. That's what that does though. It's just like And you get it first or second try. All that time is free.
Yeah, that's at least 2 minutes of just pure save. No movement required. It just saves
Not
you
to
time because of
not to
Adam.
mention not talking to Adam.
Yeah, that alone saves you a minute just not having to talk to him. But I'm glad they are
But
past
since all
it.
4 of our racers got through, they all don't have to talk to Adam, so there's no differential or no difference there. So,
Biggest catch-up will be Yellow Emmy. We'll see if they have any trouble with that. And Besudo, of course. But I don't see them having much difficulty with it. And I can't think of any others.
Early screw gives me some trouble sometimes just because of the water bomb jump.
Really?
Kind of thing. But you know, yeah, just like I don't know, I just can't do it sometimes.
Maybe that'll give Oso and Sasquatch a chance to catch up. Grade might also be a factor. And early gravity. You would think you wouldn't fail early gravity, but sometimes it happens and you just feel like just going outside, you know.
But yeah, there's still a lot of time left in this race. Still a lot of stuff to do.
Gozuna alone could probably set them back a minute. See how it goes. Exception is about to kill the green Emmy. Well, that was a cool still frame actually. The lead on Sasquatch on leaking Deception is pretty big, but if Sasquatch and Oso plays consistent and fairly safe, they should be able to inch up to catching up with them, depending on how risky a session. Leaky's proven to be a really big risk taker.
Definitely.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
Exception killing the Morphemi with the second quickest Morphemi kill strat.
Something's going on with Leaky. Oh, he missed one missile. I hope he has enough. Ooh, he missed another one. Yep.
He got a pack.
Oh, lucky. That this one takes exactly one one wide beam charge shot and 19 missiles. No, 17 missiles to break. No, 19 missiles. 19 missiles and a charge shot. So him missing it is pretty detrimental.
Yeah, it's always one more missile than I have. Leaky gonna get the kill. Also coming up on wide beam. Sasquatch about to leave Dairon. And Exception on his way to Varia.
And the lead on the 7. He must be on the run of his life right now. First try Adam skip, the movement was solid. I think he had a very good Corpius. His skip, his Tartaria alone was very solid.
Yeah.
God, this audio is really killing me. It was good earlier.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know why it gets so. It became like.
I can't hear anything. Sounds like a blessing.
Oh, yeah. Watching the audio is like. And it is so hard to check the races. Okay, Sasquatch is heading to the CU brain. Oso is heading into Cataris.
Oso's heading back into Cataris for Morph Ball. And Exception going through the, I guess I'll call it the Variasuit Hellish run, because you're never really in any threat. But movement is important through here. Very nice from Exception.
Ooh. Oso is actually catching a pretty well the Sasquatch right now. I wouldn't consider him neck and neck right now, but he is like, I don't know, 20 seconds behind.
Yeah, I'd say about 20.
Going for the charge shot that doesn't save any time anymore.
Oh yeah. Looks cool though.
It does look cool. I still go for it, even though it's charge shot. It literally saves no time.
Yeah.
Maybe like
I never learned it, so.
Decent movement through here. It looks fairly easy, but it's a lot trickier than you would think. You can easily just not get through the blocks, or just have difficulty getting into
keep
those.
bumping into that one flame toward the very end.
It is. You would lose a lot of time accidentally here. It's actually ridiculous. But Exception is now heading to Braid, I believe.
Great.
He also on the way to red teleporter. God, I love Samus.
All right, Exception taking a quick dip in the lava there. So let's see. He's coming up on Kraid, and apart from that quick lava dip, very good movement through here. Meanwhile, Oso's coming up on the teleporter toward Varia. And Vitruvian Sasquatch is on his way into Varia as well. All right.
Let's see how.
Let's see.
Exception's Kraid is. It's lagging for me.
Kraid's a very fickle fight. Yeah, me too. Kraid's a very fickle fight, though. It can be very easy to put yourself in a worse position than you were with Hunter, even if you don't die.
Ooh. Oh man, he got a great first phase. He has a lot of missiles. Depending on the and early ladder, this is turning out to be a great fight for Exception. He is on PB base, I believe. There's no way this is not PB base for him.
Nice. Leaky not far behind.
Ooh, he almost got hit.
As well.
Oh, and he gets the counter. A lot of what Kraid does, he should be dead like right here. Yep. A lot of what Kraid does is actually really kind of specific. Like, if you end first phase with like no missiles, you kind of want him to shoot belly blast at you, or belly ball, so you can get resources. Otherwise, you go up with no missiles, and then you're just sitting there waiting for a counter to fall.
Yeah, you'll have to beg. Yeah, you have to beg for a counter.
Yeah, it's not as easy as just shoot all the missiles. It is pretty RNG dependent, and how well you aim and how nice Kraid will be. You can easily lose like 10-20 seconds from your best Kraid just because he decides to try to punch you like 8 times.
Leaky through Kraid. Had a very good Kraid as well.
Leaky is about
he was
30
about to
seconds
be out
behind.
of missiles, but he did get a counter, so he got a refill on that.
There was actually one time I phased him mid punch in the air. The missile was flying as he punched at me, and I got a missile pack at the same time. Even though I had none. That was the luckiest part. That was the luckiest trade finish I've ever had. For those who don't know, those those worms on the side, you can actually shoot them while waiting for the teleporter. Because you do, after crate, you do need 2 missiles at least to open the diffusion door and the grapple door. Uh, so shooting that would give you like an extra chance for a missile refill.
An exception getting through early grapple with no trouble at all.
I highly doubt they will have any trouble with it, but who knows? I went months without falling, and then suddenly last week I freaking had to end stream because that's one of my rules.
Yeah, during the race yesterday, I think I hit the slope like 3 times when I haven't done anything like that in months.
You getting through just fine as expected.
Yep.
Sasquatch is at Crade. This is actually also his chance to catch up if he gets a very good Crade.
Sasquatch not having a good Crade so far.
That is definitely the case. He was doing some weird stuff with charge beam. He doesn't look like he's got a mashing method, which is fair. I don't want to be mashing on his belly anyways. It hurts.
Yeah.
He got early ladder. Well, it wasn't really early, and he fell.
Oh no, he fell.
Oh my god! But the belly is almost broken, so hopefully it doesn't fall again.
Yep. And Oso climbing up as well. Got a double vision. Two runners at the exact same point.
They are fairly neck and neck. I haven't been paying attention, but I think Oso is within killing Crade. He used up everything. This is not good. Ooh. This is actually not good. He's got to pray for the little flyer to give him some missiles. Oh, and he got lucky on the first one. Cool.
Yeah.
Also, actually ahead. Also, is actually ahead of Sasquatch now. He was a ways away from Sasquatch, and now he's ahead by I don't know, like 20 seconds. That's just how Crade be sometimes.
And exception failing the coyote jump on the way back from early grapple.
Yeah, that coyote jump is fairly weird. It's not as intuitive as you think.
Looks like Leaky's gonna go for it too.
And
Leaky got it using a method I've never seen before.
Yeah, I've never seen that method either.
He balled up.
Yeah, that looks a lot easier. Not gonna lie. But
yeah, actually,
Leaky is like 10-15 seconds behind. He is catching up quickly. Yellow Emmy not being an issue for either player. We'll see if that's the case for Sasquatch and Oso.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they had some issues so Oso and Sasquatch could catch up, but it doesn't look like that we catch up soon unless they have some tricky fights with Golzuna. Also getting through early grapple without any issues. Ooh, Sasquatch missing the jump.
Leaky just
second try.
Second try. Leaky just a screen away. Screen away from first place.
Man, he is doing the Lord's work, catching up at such a speed, considering exception. I think whatever rocket exception is on right now is kind of slowly losing fuel. I'm pretty sure he's still on PB pace, but he's certainly not going as fast as he did through Atari and Catters. I think Dairon too.
That definitely seems to be the case. While Leaky seems to be getting in the groove of things.
That also might be because Exception might be a player that resets often. That doesn't sound like an issue to some people, but it is. If you reset often, your early game will actually like, be really solid, but mid and late game can suffer like a lot, especially late game. So this could just be that rearing his head. Leaky, I know Leaky finishes races quite often. Exception might just be a heavy reset player, so he might just not his movement overall might not be as solid as Leaky. Just letting Leaky gain speed on him.
Yeah, that consistent, chronic reset stuff. I'm in this commentary and I don't like it, because I reset a lot as well, and my early game is great, and my late game does suffer a lot, and it's the reason I have TV in like 3 weeks. So
Yeah, consistency is extremely important, especially in Dread, because I didn't play Dread for like a week because of work, and I felt incredibly rusty. What is that, Leaky? I've never seen that version of the camo skip
the
for that laser.
cloak slide.
Yeah, all you need to do is cloak slide. I don't know what the jump was. I think he was guessing. Oh, cloak slide.
Yeah, all
That's
you have to do
smart.
is yeah. All you have to do is cloak slide. And we're gonna see who's doing flash shift backdoor. Exception is not. Let's see, Leaky.
That is an IBJ. I will never do that. I am incapable of doing that. I already spent like 3 minutes at the shaft IBJ in Arena.
The Exception getting flash shift. Meanwhile, Sasquatch coming up to the second Dyron generator here. And Oso just getting bombs.
This is wow. We actually have two. I hope those Oso and Sasquatch catch up soon. But that would also require an exception. That's a pretty hard. Hopefully that's not the case. But what is happening is we are getting basically a replay of the Racing Machine, Exception, and Leaky right now. They are just a screen away.
Let's see, Leaky just attempting, just doing the normal way for the
Exception not going for a water bomb jump. Interesting. I'm almost sure Leaky is gonna go. Honestly, I've been playing glitches so much, I kind of missed this. Wait, Leaky, what about? Okay, never mind. I thought he didn't. Oh, fuck. You missed a water bomb jump. Second try. I'm a little disappointed, Leaky. Wait, melee?
Hey, anything?
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, because you're flash shifting, and then it'll be just enough. Our third and fourth place runners, Oso and Vitruvian Sasquatch, both heading into Berenia for the first time, and High Five and Leaky and Exception on their way out. Actually, no, they won't be high fiving because it's different trams, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's different trams. Oh wow, Leaky and Exception are neck and neck now. Leaky is basically like 5 seconds behind. I honestly don't know what happened, but Leaky is on the cusp of just getting ahead of Exception.
A good flash shift game can close the gap and also cement a lead.
Ooh, Leaky is now ahead on just the movement optimization alone.
Yep, the movement. Leaky's movement is really great right now.
Oh, wow, I can't. That was so cool to see. Just like the small optimizations between them. Leaky gaining just like couple like quarter of a seconds per movement, and then suddenly he is ahead by like 3 seconds.
Also coming up on flash shift as well. Opted to take the default route. We'll see what Sasquatch does.
I can't
I get
imagine
the
he
feeling that
I can't imagine he's gonna do a flash door skip. It looks easy, but it is pretty hard.
yeah, that and he's probably playing more conservative after some of the tricks earlier in the run. And first and second place getting their speed booster.
40-minute speed booster. The time
And
is
exception going to be just a tiny, tiny bit ahead because the placement of the Emmy allowed him to be spawned on the box.
I honestly don't believe that saves time. But that still has to be tested. I don't think it saves time. Leaky's using turbo, so I know he opts to take a couple less missiles than average. Because with turbo you can missile weave pretty easily, so you don't need that. You don't need the 50 missiles. Is Deception also?
Yeah.
Wait, is Deception turbo user?
Not sure on that one.
I don't think he grabs the speed boost. I know some people decide not to grab that speed booster missile because it makes the spark link a lot harder. I go for those missiles. The spark tech isn't that difficult, but it is pretty tight. If you mess up even a little bit, you will lose the spark, but you don't lose that much time going. But in glitchless and all bosses, that missile tank can make it fairly Dragon a lot less painful. Oh, Leaky going for the quiet road.
Leaky going
tech.
for
I
the
love it.
Oh, and he gets it.
Yes, he.
My goodness.
Wait, and he soars the spark.
And probably just psyched from getting it.
Exception losing it. Leaky is getting a commanding lead now. That should be.
Yeah, I am not good at that stuff, so I don't do it. There we go. And Leaky's out. And Oso getting grabbed by the speed Emmy. And Oso just took game over.
Yeah. You got this. What happened? Oh, did he go too fast? I think that's what happened. Also losing the lead on Sasquatch.
Yes. Oh, and did you see where that speed Emmy spawned? Just right up there.
To the right.
To the right, yeah.
I've actually never seen that spawn, but then again, you usually don't mess that up. I don't know what he did, but that's really unfortunate for Oso.
It could be as simple as like a grapple combo.
Did he go too fast and the yellow Emmy went to the right of the yellow block?
That wasn't what it was. It's like it had spawned on me.
What? I have no idea what happened then. Oh no! You're not going for the speed tech. I made the speed tech for there. Sasquatch, you good? Sasquatch flushes it out. I guess that was missed by accident. But what are you doing, Leaky? That's not faster than flash shift, but it is cooler. I respect it. I love the speed techs.
It is cooler. It's cooler.
I love the speed techs. Neither of them going for the speed tech I made. I think only Bane goes for that speed tech. It is probably one of coolest speed techs I've made so far, and I'm surprised he got it consistent because it is a very finicky tech. It requires a lot
Mm,
of delayed wall jumps, and even like you have to delay it to the most as possible, and either you lose speed or you're not low enough to continue it on.
mm. The Peruvian Sasquatch opting to take the missile pack there and missing the spark because of it.
You could see he basically missed it by a melee. You can see how tight it
Mm.
can be once you get the missile pack. Um, I got these streams are lagging. Leaky. I don't know if he got the speed link, but he did get. Yep, he got. Oh, he got the speed drop too. He got Berenia too. Let's see a session if he can get both. I'm not sure Leaky got both. I'm not really sure.
Yep.
Leaky coming into Drog
Coming
skip.
up on Drog here.
Oh,
Very
Exception
nice.
opting for the ball spark. Fourth try. Oh, Exception forgetting about this. Flash shift is faster, but only if you do it right, and it's only by like
Mm.
half a second at most.
Very interesting to see variations of
Oh,
techniques.
second try drog skip. That skip used to be like really hard for a lot of players. I'm happy that it's not a huge
Yeah.
issue.
Mm.
Also going for the speed tech and missing it. I don't think he practiced it a lot. It is fairly difficult. You can mess that up very easy. I just all sparking and just missing it is pretty tight. I don't think Sasquatch even went for it.
Leaky going into Gap Chozo.
He's only got 2 tanks because he can actually die here, especially if he gets hit by this red.
Yep.
He'd be dead.
Like he's gonna clutch it out. Yeah.
Oh my
that
god.
was so close.
He wouldn't have died on that hit, but he could easily got rapid fired to death.
Hmm.
Exception now being the one trying to catch up to Leaky. This just shows. I can see from Exception's movement that his mid game is not as solid as Leaky. Exception kind of backing up just a bit. Oh, going for the parry. That seems like a good play, but it's not because they take reduced damage. So he could have easily not had enough missiles to close that out, but luckily he managed to.
Well, he'll get the pickups there too. So.
Yeah, it seems like it's worth it, but it's actually not. You're better off just shooting at him. Well, it's faster, especially if you don't.
It's worth it if you have 0 missiles. I'll say that.
Oh, that's true. But you should really be going in with at least 30 missiles because it takes exactly 29 missiles to kill Gold Robo.
Yeah. So that means they can only miss twice, and then they have enough, and then they don't have enough.
Yep. Let's see. Leaky going to a loon. Exception is out of his tail trying to go through a loon. I can't even get his stream anymore. It is lagging tremendously.
Mine, his window is only lagging a bit for me.
What?
All right.
What window?
Leaky off the booster into the yellow cutscene. What's that?
What window are you watching?
The video.ninja.
Interesting.
Yeah. Very weird.
Huh.
All right.
Anyways, let's see if Leaky goes for a loot speed keep. I really like this one. Actually, I like all the speed keep. I mean speed techs. This one is fairly finicky. For a while, oh, he already ruined it. You need at least,
Yeah, I don't think
y-
he can't get it now.
yeah,
Or
Sasquatch.
he can wait.
That was a weird spark on Sasquatches. Not going for the speed tech. I'm very disappointed. You need. Oh, for a second I thought Exception was ahead, but he was just high fiving.
Yeah. Also having a little trouble with Drog and the room post Drog. Actually noticed that he got he got a diffusion list hidden
Got
somehow.
diffusion list. What?
Yeah. Yeah, he got one hit in with diffusion, and then he missed, but one of the beams hit the blob anyway, so it counted as a third hit.
Oh, that's really weird. Greg can be really weird sometimes. Let's see. Leaky heading into Gowron, Exception going to fight Tozo. Also actually taking the lead on Sasquatch, which is surprising. I don't really know what's happening between them. I think Drogska was giving Sasquatch quite a bit of trouble. And I think also got some of the speed techs. I'm not really sure about that. Let's see. Also, anyone who's watching, I'm really sorry for the stream. I wasn't expecting it to be this laggy. And the audio, but we gotta make do with it for now. Most of these runners don't actually have a streaming setup. I think also is the only one with a streaming setup and actually actively streams. So I wasn't expecting much, but I was trying my best to make this look good at the very least.
Vitruvian Sasquatch getting out of Gav Robo basically by the skin of his teeth.
Damn it, Leaky going for the post Illusion speed keep. He did get the speed link through to Adam, but missing Emmy Room speed tech. He really shouldn't have attempted to do it again because you don't actually save time if you go for it again. Flash shift is almost just as fast. So he actually lost time by trying to go for it again. Exception coming up on it while Leaky is going towards the blue Emmy. He didn't get the horrible Emmy spawn there. Let's see if Exception can get the speed tech while Leaky fills the brain. Oso and Sasquatch are leaving. He missed the speed tech, bro.
Exception not getting the full Monty.
Opting to flash shift through this. I don't think he's actually practiced it. I believe Leaky got the spark. That is the fastest way to kill the ice enemy. I cannot find a faster way of doing it. This room has very wonky pathing, and that specific series of movements is the fastest way to make the enemy not decide to go to the bottom and just go straight to the top, and giving you the earliest chance to shoot at it. And Exception shooting above, I've never. Well, I know Arcandy was messing with it, but I was not expecting to see it
In a race, yeah.
Exception
I didn't know you could do that.
It depends on diffusion RNG. Exception accidentally doing a pause. Leaky going for the cooler spark tech, but that's slower by like a few seconds. No, not a few seconds, like a second. But I respect it. Leaky heading to early space. Let's see how many tries he takes him. I can't imagine more than 3. Exception killing the ice Emmy in the same fashion. It should be fairly standard at this point for the ice Emmy kill.
Yeah, for early space, it just really depends. You know, it's a frame perfect trick, dependent on the cycle of an animation. So, you know, you
Is
really have to.
is anybody going for the speed tech? Sasquatch, I believe in you. Do it. No.
Nope,
No one
nope.
goes for a speed tech. Sasquatch can actually die if he does this room. Okay. Ooh, close. He can actually die from this worm. Iki. That looks good. That looks good. Preparing. Shoot. Oh no, his angle is off to the right a bit. Really hard to see on that. A little bit to the
Yeah,
right. Too far
this looks
left.
good.
No, that was too far left. That angle looks
Yeah. Okay.
good. That
Yeah.
looks good. That looks good. Oh, he missed the timing though. He was still shoring up his shot. He moved the stick just as he morphed. Oh, too far left. Oh, that's good. Come on, Leaky. Come on.
Yeah.
Nope. Too far right. Having trouble. I believe that was fourth shot. He went out to reset the health. Exception coming up on Leaky. We'll see who's gonna get it first at this point.
Hmm. That looks like it'll.
Leaky, come on. That was too far left. Exception looks good. That looks like solid aim. Too far to the right. Might still work. I don't know what cue they're using. That one was way left. I think he moved the stick. Also, missing the speed link.
And Leaky getting through.
I think that was like 6th or 8th try or something. Also not going for the ice energy tech either. Maybe Sasquatch will. He's one of them get it. Exception finally
And,
getting through.
Exception getting through.
I think that was 6. I'm surprised how much trouble it gave them, but it is a finicky beast.
Yeah. You may be surprised it's very troublesome.
Oh, I know. I was the one who made it consistent, and everyone still thought it was RNG for like a month. That was a painful time for me.
Yeah. Oof.
Freak it. Also on Ice Emmy, Exception and Leaky going towards. Oh wow! So that was nice. Oh, but he didn't open the charge beam door. He didn't open the charge beam door, so he had to let the Emmy open. So that did actually waste quite a bit of time. That might be better for him, considering that that makes the Ice Emmy walk up the platform, making it easier to aim, but it is slower. I don't doubt Leaky has solid movement through here all the way up to screw attack. The water jumps will be another deciding factor whether or not Session can close out a lead in front of him. Ooh, he missed a speed tech, but he got the speed drop on that. That's actually pretty hard to do, and it looks weird.
And Sasquatch rounding out Ice Emmy. Looks like he'll get it. Here we go. And,
This is a
yeah,
fairly,
Sasquatch a little bit earlier. Sorry, go ahead.
a little bit earlier. What happened? Also going up to early space. Let's see how many tries he takes. It's gonna be hard to see what he actually does considering the pixelation.
Sasquatch a little earlier getting sort of bullied in the room before the ice end.
Wow.
Just by that climb and
going
that flying bug that can get you.
Is he going for the harder version of that speed tech? Hopefully he doesn't. Okay, yeah. That spark down, which he also missed, is actually slower than just flashing and just keep dropping. You would be surprised how slow the speed booster is in this game versus in lost scenario. All right, also
It's really unfortunate.
yeah, it's really weird.
I mean, it's great for
Also,
flash and starters, but
yeah, flash shift is a great ability. It's just overbearing in how useful it is. I didn't see what exception did in that room, but I fairly certain is similar. Also is on his 4th try, I believe. Having need reset Leaky on the water jump, get it first try easy.
very nice.
Once you understand that trick and how ledge boost works, that trick is pretty consistent and arguably not as difficult as it was in the beginning, that's for sure. Also getting 5th or 6th try, I believe. Sasquatch on 2nd. Exception doing the double ledge boost is more consistent, but fairly slower than using one ledge. Oh my god.
Leaky here trying to pop himself up.
Instead of doing the regular water bomb jump, he's going for the harder version of it. Second water skip. There he goes. Getting a triple rub. Sasquatch getting either 4th or 6th try. Everybody doing fairly well on base. We'll see how Oso and Sasquatch handle screw attack water jumps. Exception having difficulty getting up the screw. I think he's pressing up or yep, he's pressing up too early. He is not letting himself rise up. Oh no.
Yeah, you do have to wait for just a moment before you unfurl.
Yeah, he's pressing up too early. Oh my god.
There we go. Captain setting up the sparks to get back out of the water. And the double ledge rub.
Let's no one going for my speed tech. Fair. It's actually not that difficult. Going for that flash. I don't know. That flipper pseudo used to have like one maybe setups. Now it's got like a billion. I don't even know what it is. That flipper pseudo is fairly free.
Yeah, the setup I use is sort of just running into the wall and then sort of firing so that Samus gets put in the position, and then using the laser cannon to figure out my angle, which it should just be the laser cannon should be barely visible.
I just used the morph ball because that was the initial.
So taking a death.
You can die very easy in that room.
That lead up to early screw. If you take a lot of damage, you're not going to be able to, or you're not going to have enough health for the hell run.
He might have had enough had he not getting pecked a little by Pedro, but part of the game. Just gotta try to avoid damage. This ain't rookie mode. Leaky getting.
I think it would have been the same result on rookie mode anyway.
Is the environmental damage not different?
I think it's. I heard it was the. I heard it was the same. I don't think an environmental damage. You know.
Also getting first try. Water skip. Leaky keeping his commanding lead, not having trouble with the gravity skip. That gravity skip is can be horrible sometimes. It seems easy, especially to do slow sparks and stuff, but to do it fast, it could, some reason, just fail nonstop.
Yeah. But yeah, if you look at it from like a depth perspective, as far as like environmental damage goes, you're not supposed to be in those rooms anyway, regardless of what difficulty you are. So I see no reason for it to change.
Yeah. Leaky is like a minute ahead, I think, at this point. Maybe like 30, 40 seconds at the very least. But keep in mind, Leaky got killed twice by the white Emmy, and kept trying a lot of different boosts and stuff. So he's
so
actually,
long ago.
yeah, he's actually like a minute, maybe 2 minutes behind his usual pace. And he's still ahead in this race. So that just shows the caliber of player he is. He could actually die here. I don't seeing it being the case as long as he plays it safe and missile weaves. Oh my god, you madman. Exception.
Sasquatch getting through screw attack as well.
Exception not being able to break the block, having to bark through.
And yep.
That had to be an accident. I can't see it not.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like the angle was interpreted as being straight down when you know, sometimes you hit the edge of your like analog stick and it's just comes out the wrong way.
Exception opting to get this missile tank. I believe gonna get the shaft missile tank also, giving him just enough for Risen 2. Ozuna can actually be the equalizer here. Leaky has a commanding lead, but he can easily mess up with like twice and die and all that stuff. Going for the probably the most consistent setup to it. It is slower, but it is consistent. Getting the Gozuna fight.
Whoop. There we go.
Now, once he did the slow spark, I was like, it's over. I'm surprised. Oh, he almost missed it. I'm surprised he didn't just missile it out of the way. I guess he was playing it safe. Having a perfect Gozuna fight, I expect nothing less. Gozuna can be quite painful fight, especially for a beginner player. For intermediate is a concern, but not a huge concern. But I would consider Leaky more towards advanced. So Gozuna shouldn't be an issue for the most part, as long as he does his setup properly. Let's see if Exception has the same consistency with Ozuna. I can't see anything for Oso or Exception. For Sasquatch. Sasquatch is heading to a Gozuna. No. Heading to gravity.
Early gravity.
Where are you? Is that faster?
Let's see if Leaky's probably going to try the R spark here.
Oh, right. You have screw attack.
Yep.
He went for the speed boost, I believe. That's what I think I saw.
Yeah. R shooting Shine Spark through the first few rooms in the video.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about what Sasquatch did. Instead of sparking into the water, he just screw attack through the blocks to get the green teleport. That's faster. I can't imagine that
Mm,
not being faster. Ooh, exception missing the setup. Oh, and he's not getting the charge
uh,
attacks. Oh no,
he's
he can
gonna
actually die here.
if he yeah, he's got he can't get hit.
He can't touch Ozuna. He can't get hit by any of the electrics. Ozuna and the electrics does like 2 tanks.
I think he didn't get either spark, so he's having to plug away with 36 missiles.
DC gets
But he
the
survives.
yeah. Surviving it is a lot better than dying, even if it's slower. Let's see if
That's for sure.
Speaky gets the wave enemies protected.
Very
Awesome.
nice. Very,
Nice.
very, very nice.
Perfect.
Extremely good.
That speed tech is fairly
Fantastic use
finicky.
of the speed booster.
Especially with wave enemy there, a lot of people tend to panic. You shouldn't panic and do exactly what Leaky did.
Yeah.
As long as you do that
Wave enemy
setup
will give
properly, you can avoid that wave enemy like 100% of the time.
Yep. Wave enemy will give you an opening if you let it.
Also, heading to Ozuna, Sasquatch is fighting double robos. Let's see if Leaky can get the quick kill. Good-ish. No, he missed the setup, but it's barely any slower. I don't think that worked. No, he missed the double hit setup for the core too. But still decent fight for SQ. SQ basically is just a pit stop on our route now. He is actually easy, especially with Screw, even for a beginner player.
And also coming into Ozuna.
See how
we'll
he
see
does. And
how many
Leaky
sparks.
not going for the SQ speed tech. The hardest speed tech in the game. Oh, but is he going for the second one? He gets it, he misses it. Also getting the first spark, I believe.
And he got the first, second, and third, but not the fourth.
The first. Which was on the pinky?
Or, yeah.
Who sparks the pinky? Why would you spark the pinky? It takes like a quarter of a second of a beam and a missile.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a setup?
It
has to be a setup.
No,
Otherwise,
I was thinking of the Core X. I know there's 4 sparks, so it's misplaced.
that is a weird setup on Sasquatch's. No, I'm not. He either messed up the setup or he doesn't know it. I wouldn't be surprised. This is a mid-level race, so some strategies might be weird or inconsistent or just they just don't know it. Leaky probably being the most advanced player in this group. Probably followed by Exception. I think Exception and also are fairly close. Possibly, I actually haven't seen Oso run that much. Exception coming up on SQ. Let's see if he can get the perfect SQ. Looks like he's going for the normal setup. And the triple core, a very standard and consistent SQ. Not to say that that's anything wrong. Of the speed kill only saves, I don't know, like 10 seconds.
Hmm.
Leaky going for the standard wave Emmy quick kill. Although this quick kill seems fast, anyone who's watching who wants to try this, it only saves 2 seconds on the normal one. So I wouldn't worry about it if you're having difficulties on it, but it only saves 2 seconds. And it's not as hard as it looks. Also going to the wave Emmy. Let's see if he knows how to do speed tech, deception, sparking the wrong robo. But getting the spark. If you spark that, so they have different health. The gold robo has like 3,000 more health than the gray robo, and spark does basically 50% of their health. So sparking the gray robo, you basically lose like 1,500 damage outright. It's not that big of a deal at this point in the game, but you do lose a couple seconds sparking the gray robo.
And also having a very good first wave Emmy room.
Did you do the speed
Yep,
tech?
speed keep for most of it.
Oh, most of it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fine. As long as you get past the wave Emmy, usually you only lose like a second or two for not getting the speed tech. See if Sasquatch can do the full one like we. Opting to not go for it. I respect it. That speed keep is fairly tricky.
Oh, and getting.
Oh, he gets the parry. Nice clutch.
They're nice.
Also, almost missing the spark setup, but he still didn't get the speed kill setup. Trying to go for the cross bomb setup. I don't think he really knows it. Unless Leaky dies as a Ravenbeak or any of the Chozos, I highly doubt he won't get first place. Deception. Oh my God, Leaky!
Yes. He has admitted to being too greedy with that in the past.
Commentator's curse? I think this is the very first commentator's curse
Possibly.
I've ever had. This is the session's chance to catch up. Albeit the lead is pretty tremendous. Maybe he'll be able to catch up. I don't know why he's not holding. That's a 2 lock. I don't know why he's not. I don't really. Oh wait, I don't think he has enough missiles to just do nothing with storm missiles. That's what's going for the standard SQ kill. Also sparking the gold robo like good and doing a very good mash on double robos. It should be dead. Yep.
Very nice.
Deception getting the quick kill for wave Emmy. There is a harder one, and it's a lot more risky, and that one also only saves 2 seconds on against the standard one. Let's also heading wave Emmy. Sasquatches. Wait, why was he... Whoa.
Oh.
I can't imagine that actually being faster, but I respect it. Yep, doing. He didn't get a power bomb. He should have farmed just a bit more. Now he's got to take the statue.
Yeah.
Had he shot he actually missed the drones. Had he shot the 2 drones that were sitting there, he would have had enough. Leaky hitting the gold, the sections at red. I can't imagine section dying to Chozo. Leaky might actually die. If he gets hit by basically anything, he could actually just get one shot.
Yeah, it's this black goop he's got to watch out for because I believe that is a one hit at his health. There we
Yeah, the
go.
black goop does even at Elune, the first Chozo, that does 2.5 tanks at ink. And then
Hmm.
at Gozuna, everything ramps up and basically everything does anywhere from 2 tanks to like 4 tanks. Like even just touching them,
And Leak.
you get hit by 2 tanks.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get in there and you accidentally get hit once, and all of a sudden you can't tank anything anymore.
Also getting through the with just fine. I can't imagine that they would have much trouble with it. This quick hill used to be like really hard and like we thought it was specific, but with cross bombs and a bit of practices, you have quite a immense amount of leeway in terms of hill times, where it's not really an issue anymore. What is Leaky
Yeah,
doing?
and with that, Sasquatch having a little trouble with Waven.
Oh, he was missing too much.
And nice, very very close. Leaky heading in Raven.
This red parry is immensely free for Leaky. All he's got turbo. All he's got to do is hold shoot.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, he actually got 10
right.
missiles.
Wow. Yeah, Leaky's ending with 43 missiles. I use turbo, and that's sort of where I said I get 43 missiles, and that's enough to get through phase 2.
I think he is on a 24 pace, exception on a 25 or 26. And turbo looks really nice, not gonna lie. Not having to hurt my hands. Like sometimes when you have like a long session with Dread, like especially against Kraid, your hands just hurt.
Yeah, I'm commentating this race and not racing because I want to give my hands a break, even though I do use a turbo controller. Starting to have some weird pains in my thumb tendon, so I kind of want to chill for a little bit.
Leaky done with Ravenbeak, basically solidifying his first place status.
Yep.
Exception
turned him into mincemeat.
Unless Exception dies at Ravenbeak, maybe even twice, he will probably get second place. Sasquatch can actually still catch up to Oso, depending on how these fights go. He's actually just a screen and a boss fight away from catching up to Oso. What's really gonna be annoying is I don't have.
Raven.
Well, let's see if it gets the red parry. What's really gonna be annoying is I don't have audio on anybody else, so I'm gonna have to play some music or something. Going for a red parry? No, he's going for the 9 missiles and the storm skip strat. We'll see if he manages. Oh,
yeah. Oh, all right, there we go. He did not have enough to trigger red wave.
No, he wanted the 9 missiles. He was shooting. Wait. Yeah.
It would have to be.
No, he went for 9 missiles. Yeah, he went for 9 missiles.
9 counter, 1 counter.
Yeah, and he was shooting the void ball, and then he missed the void ball and accidentally hit Ravenbeak.
Oh goodness.
That's why you saw gold skip. Oh my god, the time wasted on that. It hurts. You know what a Gatling does? Like 3 tanks.
Very unorthodox speed keep.
Oh, is that the was that the slope? I actually wasn't watching.
Yeah, that was the slope.
Oh, the R candy speed keep. That one is actually pretty hard to do. Going for the full. My man. Oh, okay. My man.
There we go. And it's time for Leaky.
A 124.05. That might be PB for him. That is a solid time. That's actually I haven't done NMG in a while, but that's like 2-3 minutes ahead of
That's
me.
a
I have a 126. That is
that's
impressive.
a very, very nice time.
He is me and him used to be even. I'm not sure anymore. I need to like
Yeah.
train up a protege to like beat him in a race or something. I always make it a point to make sure he's behind me.
He'll he'll be on his way to 120 soon enough. With that kind of performance.
He did actually die, so he's actually like 2-3 minutes behind. Should be, so he should be fairly close. Sub 120, especially his first try Adam Squid skip.
And Exception just getting out of Ravenbeak as well. While Oso is in Ravenbeak, I believe having the same problem as Exception did, where oh, maybe not. He is doing the 9+1 properly.
Properly, it was an accident. Jay. It was an
Jay, yeah.
It was a freaking accident. I can't believe that actually happened. I gotta play music now because I don't have any audio from anybody else. See what Exception does. Fairly solid fight coming out of Oso. Can't imagine you'll die at this. You can actually still die. I've yeeted myself into the sun several times before, especially on hard. Like I've lost PBs to that sun. So maybe also might also. No, he didn't do cross mob. Oh, no power bomb from a session. Probably playing it safe, trying not to crash the game. If you power bomb in that room, you can actually crash the game. Well, I've never.
Yeah.
Did Savage just mantle that freaking rock? I've never seen that happen ever. No speed key from Exception. I'm not surprised that not many people know of it or can do it. It's pretty difficult.
I didn't even know that was a thing until Leaky did it.
Exception
Very
taken.
nice.
A wide berth for that spark. You only need to clear the rubble on the right. Will he do the full? Good. Nice. Oh, he accidentally touched the slope.
Oh, he lost it. And it's a 127.24 for Exception. Solid second place.
127.24 is solid. I need to fix this timer. Oso is probably heading for about a 128. No, not 28. What am I talking about? 29.
Gonna be 29.
Sasquatch doing trying his best to get a sub 30. I don't actually know what Sasquatch's time is. We kind of gave a pretty large time variance on participants. Because there's actually a lot of mid-level racers um, during these weekly races, but the times are always difficult to get a close time on. So I'm not surprised how this race went. It was fairly close between Leaky and Exception, but it just goes to show how solid Leaky is in the mid and late game. his early game was like really bad, and he still won it out against exception just on pure movement and consistency.
Yeah, it really goes to show you how much movement matters in this game.
Just above of 29 for Oso. Sasquatch finishing Ravenbeak. We'll give Sasquatch a bit to finish up, and then we will tell the racers to join. Actually, I'll do it now. They could just join while we wait for.
All right, all right. Sasquatch making his way to the escape. Won't be long now.
I told him to join the
Welcome.
channel. Oh wow, you're really low for me. So how was the race? I saw Artaria was horrible. Not gonna lie.
Dude, Artaria, I was ready to quit.
That was painful to
We're glad
watch.
you didn't.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure why that second Emmy attempt did not work. Like, I had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and then I think you had another skip with no early cloak. No, there was another one that you were struggling on. Oh yeah, you were. I was disappointed in you for that. I was surprised how like eighth try.
I think that the digital notches on my controller are screwing me up because I've never done space with the Pro 2. And I can't get the exact angle, like visual angle that I looked for previously.
The 8-bit 2 Pro 2.
Yeah,
so now I have to like alter my timing and everything, and I don't know the new setup.
Oh yeah, you're on. You're using the turbo controller.
And
yeah,
Vitruvian Sasquatch finishing with a time of 1:31:33.
Yeah, good times. 124. I'm surprised how low your times come. But yeah, your Ataria was ass. Not gonna lie, but you got first try ass.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was a nice turnaround.
Yeah.
At least.
First try ADM is very, very good.
Other notable points. You got a perfect Ozuna. I saw you went for the consistent setup for it. That Ed usually goes for, I believe.
I think so. Yeah. I think
yeah. You were like really behind a session, and then I'm almost sure. I sat to exception in this deck. I'm almost sure that's because exception is reset heavy, so the middle game and late game is a lot less consistent. Because there was at a point where at the yellow Emmy. From the tram, you were just like a few seconds behind, and just on optimization and consistency alone, you just took the lead once you got into the brain room.
Yeah, my mid to late game felt a lot cleaner. There was a couple of rough spots, especially like the early space, but everything else went quite smoothly, minus the missing the SQ2 cycle. That sucked a little bit, but that wasn't major.
Oh yeah,
getting that speed keep through the first wave Emmy encounter was helpful as well.
Oh yeah, that was great to see. I think you were the only one who went for it. I'm not entirely sure if Exception did it. It's really hard to keep track of 4 racers at once.
Oh yeah, I bet. For sure.
Yeah.
There's actually a point where you were at a generator and Exception was getting the bombs, and it was the exact same thing for Sasquatch and Oso. That was actually kind of crazy to see. It was like having 2 races of the same time difference, and also actually making upsets like getting past Sasquatch at Kraid. That was really cool.
Mm.
But yeah, how do you find your run, Leaky?
If it wasn't for Artaria, like honestly, I would have been pretty impressed with this run.
Would
I
have been a
think I
PB?
screwed myself over on the potential PB because I actually PB'd in my warm-up race before, or my warm-up
Oh,
run before the race.
what's your PB now?
121.59.
21. Okay, yeah.
Very
So
nice.
if you didn't, if your Atari wasn't horrible, you would have PB.
Yeah, quite possibly, or at least been within PB range. Like it would have been much more reflective of what
Did
I've
you
been
get to
capable of doing.
speed? Did you get to speed tech for Barenia?
Yes.
Both?
I still can't link them, but I did get both of them.
Okay. Also, you died to red, but
Yeah, I mistimed my
Well-
jump on that one and clipped his like head or something. I not really
Yeah,
sure
they
what
freaking
happened
hurt.
there. I thought you could take 2 tanks worth of damage. I must not have been as full as I thought I was.
Yeah, you probably weren't. 2 tanks is the max, but just touching them is 2 tanks. The inks do 2.5, and I think the stab does 4. So
Okay. Maybe he
you
was starting
probably
the
low.
stab then, and I just got the damage from the full attack.
Yeah, whatever it was, you died. But you were too far ahead for Exception to catch up. But anyways, I need to. But anyways, how was your race Exception? Your Ataria was
It
pretty
was
good.
all over the place. That is probably the weirdest run I have ever had.
Was that would that have been PB pace for you with that Ataria? Because you did.
Well, I mean, this run actually PB'd by almost 2 minutes just because it's the first full run I've had with ADM. So that kind of just shows how good that is, I'd say. So outside of ADM, this would not have PB. No way.
That was second try. Yeah, ass. Out of Dairon, you were like looking very strong, and then I saw you were kind of losing steam. It didn't look like your middle game and late game was up to par.
Yeah, I've been out of practice. I did a couple runs earlier this week, but I didn't get much farther than mid game. So I guess that probably played a part in it, I'd say. Haven't done a run that goes up to late game in a couple weeks.
I don't think Ozo's joining the channel. That's fine, I guess. It can be a bit late. Your Gozuna, I think you missed the third spark.
Oh, Michael Zuna was a wreck.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's. I'll be the first to admit that is my weakest boss by far. I've been procrastinating on putting any real practice into it like I should be.
Do you know the setup?
Usually I can at least get the first or the second spark consistently, and I didn't even get that this time. It was pretty rough.
Do you know the setup for it?
Roughly. I just haven't practiced it. That's the problem.
Let's see. The Arya Cataris was good. Around good. You had a sub 19 wide beam that was really impressive. That was probably a 21 pace had you kept it up. The speed packs. Kind of was annoyed you guys kept missing the speed text, especially in the ice Emmy room. I don't think anybody got it.
I didn't think I was gonna get it at first, so I wasn't prepared for when I actually stored the spark. So I just kind of went straight up, unprepared. But I had it. I would have had it.
The ice Emmy?
It is kind of a pain in the neck.
No.
Oh, the one. No, I was thinking the wrong one. Yeah, I messed that one up completely. Never mind.
Yeah, I think Leaky was the only one who actually more or less tried to go for it and still failed, and no one went for the Illusion speed. I'm so disappointed.
I mean, I'm a little bit impressed on the ISME keep though, because I've never taken the top route of the first split there and connected the jump. So even though I didn't connect the whole thing, that was a first.
Oh yeah, there's specifics in that room. If you go top route, you can actually, depending on spawn, you can actually make it ping you and affect the spawn. So if you're going if you go bottom, you're actually safe on any of the spawns. But if you go top, you will need to learn how to deal with the ice enemy.
Oh yeah, it wasn't intentional to go up top. I normally go bottom just because I'm more comfortable with it. I just
You're a bottom person. Got it.
Yep. Proud of it.
Let's
cool.
see. I think everybody got the ice Emmy speed kill. Outside of Leaky, everyone's goes pretty bad, not gonna lie. Yeah, overall, how was your race deception?
I think outside of ADM, it was definitely not my best. I'm not going to talk about the fact that I lost almost a minute to a water bomb jump. That was not a highlight.
Oh yeah, you kept pressing up too early.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I didn't realize it until afterwards. I guess I was too pressured.
Yeah, that water bomb jump is surprisingly difficult for no reason if you just do off muscle memory. You were just pressing up too early. Well, I'm not one to judge because the water bomb jumps to the water jumps, I failed for like a good hour and I couldn't figure out why. It was just because I wasn't pressing up. No, I wasn't pressing left to grab the ledge.
Ah, gotcha. Interesting.
Yeah, so Sasquatch, I wish also was here, but I guess he had to do something.
You're still in the run according to race time.
Huh.
Is my audio like there?
Oh, I went for...
Yes, we can hear you, Sasquatch.
Alright, sweet.
Well, I'm not... let's see. This is where keeping track of 4 racers gets difficult. You also went Magus route.
Yeah, and botched pretty much every trick there.
Yeah, you were struggling with Magus skip, I believe. You took quite a few tries.
Yeah. Same with water platform skip as well.
Yeah. Were those consistent for you, or were you,
No, I normally get Magus second or first, and water platform normally takes longer than Magus, but not by much. So that's quite bad. I was a minute behind coming out of Ataria.
Oh wow. I don't think anyone got the damage boost of Aria.
No, I didn't even try. I was too far behind at that point.
That's fair. I think Leaky tried and he just gave up.
Yep. I'm convinced that 2.0 introduced just the smallest change in a value somewhere that altered how they behave, because ever since that update, I have not been able to get it consistently.
What's up?
Oh, sweet, you're here. Dope. Yeah, ever since the update, I've been kind of just winging it, like just
it seems
doing the setup
so slowly altered.
Yeah, like I have 2 setups for the same setup now because something's going on, and every time I do the same setup, I always gotta freaking figure it out mid trick. But yeah, I think so. You were neck and neck, Sasquatch. You were neck and neck with Oso for quite a bit.
Oh really?
Yeah, you guys were like really close. Oso eventually gained lead after space, I believe.
Sure.
You mean after when I died to that stupid frozen bird?
Oh yeah, after that.
God.
I mean, also you were so ahead.
I'm so pissed.
Yeah.
You actually won over Sasquatch, even though you died there.
I died to the yellow Emmy, and I died to that stupid bird.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
Leaky's mission report screen said he died 3 times, so it can't matter that much.
hey, each death is like 30 or 40 seconds, so it matters. Every
That's
death.
true.
matters.
It also depends on where you die. Like dying to Red Chozo didn't
Yeah.
cost me nearly as much time as like.
Yeah, what was my third death? I don't remember.
Bird. I don't know. Freaking, I forgot.
But my time should have been like 129. I forgot to.
How was Sasquatch? How was your Gozuna? Do you actually know the spark tech for it?
I know it. I've managed to do it about twice ever, though, so I'm not all that sad about how Gozuna went.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. What is your time usually? Was this a
Overall?
PB? Yeah.
No, God, no, this is not a PB. Low 130s is my current best. I can reliably get a 130 now that I've started doing Adam, but obviously that's quite variable.
Oh yeah. You guys are struggling on Adam Skip.
My PB I got at second go, so it's basically impossible to beat that at this point.
Yeah, that's fair. You guys were there for like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was hard to watch. I was honestly expecting one of you to DNF with how long it was gonna take, but luckily you managed to get it.
Well, I've been practicing all day, and I got it within 30 seconds, like every time, all day. So I was confident to take it in this run.
There was a point. No,
Wait a minute, that's a door.
Do you guys know how to do the SQ speed kill? Or quick kill? The SQ quick kill? I know Leaky does.
Okay, I was asking who that was.
I didn't know there was one. To be honest,
I know there is. Like, I know there is one, and I tried to do the first part, but I somehow landed on the wrong side of a skew.
Okay.
As far as the cross bomb, I've never gotten the timing right for that.
That makes sense. Yeah, it's a mid-level race, so I wasn't expecting all the strats to be there used for the speed techs. I wish one of you would have went for the loon speed tech, but it is what it is.
I tried. I did try it. I just botched it.
I didn't see you try at all. I saw everybody doing flashes. Or are you talking about the Gavron one, the post loon?
Oh yeah. Screw that.
Real vested interest in these speed keeps.
I'm practicing it right now, but I haven't been able to even get it consistent in practice, so I don't put it into my runs yet.
Yeah, that's like how much time does that actually save over flash shift?
Seconds.
Because I think the only thing
actually
that
does
makes
save
it
a little bit of
worthwhile
time.
is if you get the shine spark into the door thing.
You save half a second.
And here's your answer.
It's just really cool. It's more swag than anything. Well, it does save time.
Yeah, it's more mic drop.
It's mostly consistency, because once you get speed keeps down, speed keeps makes a lot of parts really consistent. So I recommend it. Anywhere where speed keeps is where it is actually worth it. It will make those parts fairly consistent. Like all bosses, Frozen Ataria, if you miss a single speed keep, you basically forget it. Like you just lose
You're
time.
walking the rest of the way.
Yeah, it is horrendous, but also very consistent. Like there's no time save in Frozen Ataria. But yeah, overall, how was your run, Sasquatch?
I would have liked to chop maybe a minute off it, frankly. Yeah, I took far longer on space and screw than I normally do, and my first few areas were a bit shit. The rest of it was pretty good.
Were those usually consistent for you, or is this just a race?
I will normally get space first go. Screw, I sometimes have issues with that bomb jump up to screw attack, which I did, so that's not uncommon, but it is annoying.
yeah, that makes. Oh, so I think your Atario was fairly decent.
Corpus tilted me.
Yes, I remember you were at 0 missiles on phase 1.
On phase 1, which yeah, that pissed me off. And then
Good night, guys.
All right, good night.
So I couldn't get water ass because of that, because I was just so pissed off at Corpius. And my chat was just like, dude, you really, like, you're at the beginning of your run, like, you gotta calm down. And by that time, because I couldn't get water ass, I was like, okay, I'm not even gonna bother to do the escape, like, quick escape out of Arteria.
Oh yeah, I don't even think you tried, right?
No, I didn't bother, because like I was just like, this is how the run's gonna be. Like I'm just gonna do the backup. I don't even care.
That makes sense. I think you got grabbed by the yellow Emmy. The water?
Yeah.
What happened?
It wasn't in the water. I don't know what the fuck happened, but like I had been struggling with Samus grabbing every fucking ledge for some reason throughout the entire run, and I got out of the water and then jumped over to get to the door. She didn't grab the ledge.
Wow.
Oh.
And so I fell down right into the yellow Emmy.
Oh, so that's what happened.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone got the speed keep. Oh no, Leaky got the speed keep because he didn't go for the the spark keep because so I don't think anyone else did.
Yeah, so for some reason, I don't know why, like I can't do the wall jump. Like that happened twice today, where somehow I didn't get the speed keep during the wall jumps, which like should be a given.
You might be moving your controller too quickly. Your joystick.
Yeah, you might be snapping back to the other direction too quick. There's actually a pretty big delay after you wall jump in which you can turn back.
Like I just neutral stick during it's that the three wall jumps like right in a row.
Yeah.
Like I just neutral stick that.
That's weird.
So either like maybe I'm jumping too late and like I just kind of clip the edge or something.
I know it's kind of weird. Like I've actually jumped over the missile before, which is weird. But yeah.
I often find that jump height makes a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
So,
didn't get the Barenia second speed keep or the Shine Spark at least.
Oh yeah, Sasquatch, you sparked the laser? Was that an accident?
That was, I had realized that I had botched it further down, and so I figured I might be faster to spark rather than just because I knew I was not going to get to the Morphball Tunnel to spark out there because I had messed some movement up earlier, and so I figured I'd just use it.
That makes sense. And no, it's not faster. But
no.
Spark is generally not faster unless you're doing it for very specific reasons.
Yeah. No, that was improv. That is not normal.
Somehow I could not Shine Spark down during the gravity gauntlet.
Down? How would you want to spark down?
To break the initial blocks.
Oh,
right.
That was really weird.
Like, it happened 3 times.
You guys are not.
Yeah.
Like,
I did manage to get the Perennial speed keep this time.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Get a new controller or something.
Exception was very close to getting it. He was off by like a quarter of a second.
Which speed?
Yeah. So.
The quad robe.
Oh yeah. I was. That's right.
So for gravity to make those blocks crumble in the beginning, I find that I have to have basically my stick almost perfectly horizontal, and then once I've noticed that the blocks have crumbled just like hit down really, really quick in order to keep the speed keep.
There's a slide
or
method.
in order to keep the spark.
Is there a slide method?
There's a slide method that Scotty posted a while ago. It's not free because if you I figured out how to make it more consistent though. There's actually a timing to it, unlike what's stated in that. But you have to slide like as just before you're breaking the blocks. So like technically your slide would put you into the wall before you would stand back up. And if you hold down then the blocks break, but as they break, you like store the spark.
Yeah, I need to practice that because like I used to be able to do it like where you break the blocks before you charge the shine spark, and I don't know why all of a sudden it doesn't.
I never learned it. I think it's just timing. That sort of, if you're not focusing on it, it'll just sometimes pass. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm also focusing on doing the speed boost wall jump method now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Deception, I just remembered. Actually missed the void ball and messed up the gold skip.
Yeah, I instantly just felt 10 times worse about my run for missing gold skip.
Oh my god, you guys didn't see it, but he did
so much.
the 9 missile 1 thing, and he tried to shoot the void ball, and he missed the void ball and shot Ravenbeak in the face.
Right. Oh no,
it sucked. It sucked a lot.
But yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of points where it was pretty sketchy, but overall, how was the run also?
Like beginning kind of threw me off for a bit, and then it felt like I was playing catch up the rest of the time.
You still managed to get 3rd place, considering.
3rd? Oh, yeah. Out of the 4?
Yeah, out of the 4. You started gaining after space. Yeah, after space. I believe Sasquatch was struggling pretty hard with Ozuna, and that kind of just solidified.
Reset once on space, but
yeah, Ozuna really like kind of set the pace for pretty much everybody. But yeah, thanks for racing. It was a pretty interesting race. I wish the feeds were better. The audio was pretty not good. It's
really.
What happened there? I didn't change anything after we set up because I didn't want to screw anything up. So
yeah, it got really canny pretty fast. It's unfortunate, but there's nothing we could really do about it. Hopefully, we'll just have to figure out a better way to do it.
Send you the video if you want to like rip the audio from that and just over. I don't even know.
Late Saint.
Much editing.
The race has ended. Yeah, thanks for joining the race as usual. Let's join back in the air channel.
Thanks for hosting.
Thanks for letting us commentate you.
Yep.
Thanks.